All right, so let's do this. Boom. Trying to make all this work, guys. So forgive me if things are not. All right. What's up, YouTube? I'm live finally. Twitch, I'm live finally. Just trying to work on linking up my camera and everything like that. Got my video capture card. So been trying to figure it out since yesterday. Get the audio. So get my output, input, of course, all that stuff. But yeah, uh, this is just a test. Hold on, I hear a delay. Try not to. This is a test, only testing, but I am here talking. Uh, Welcome everybody. If you're tuning in, chat, Twitter live, YouTube live. If you're tuning in, my name is Big Southern. I am an independent artist from Houston, Texas. Been doing music for whew, about 15 years now. Strictly independent. Um, Working with a lot of local artists. Um, Work with one artist overseas, but other than that, locally. Have done some performances around the city. I had a chance to perform at House of Blues. That was probably the highlight, the highlight of my independent career. But I never really did music to do tours and all that other stuff. I really did or have done music and I'm still doing music for the love of it. I'd rather work behind the scenes. Hold on, this delay is killing me. So I'd rather work behind the scenes doing the music and songwriting, uh, working on my photography, videography, and doing the podcast. As you can see right over my shoulder here, BWAC Podcast. So that's a podcast I'm a part of. It's me and two other guys. Spider the West Bank Monster. He's a great hip hop artist and entrepreneur, upcoming entrepreneur. And also my boy Chuck Taylor's. He just joined the team today, actually. So he's part of the Brothers with a Cause BWAC podcast team. And you're going to start seeing a lot of him. We did something today just to kind of introduce him, put it out there. Gonna be get some of that video um, and send it out to y'all so that way y'all can see, who he is and what he do. He's a voice actor, an anime artist, and just kind of meshing all that together. Um, for myself, I really like I said, videography and photography. I really like capturing the media, the audience. Plan on doing short films along with Chuck Taylor uh, and West Bank Monster. We're gonna be working on some short films and bringing y'all some visual content, so that way what we talk about can kind of be portrayed in on the screen versus just in the podcast, so y'all can really see what we're about and what we're doing. Um, but other than that, hold on, let me see here. Yeah, I got to get this over with. Okay, let me see. Um, uh-oh. Just trying to work everything out. Like I said, I am testing everything. So I do have my Twitch live over here. I got YouTube live, and really just trying to learn how to put it all together. Also, gonna set up the rest of my accounts so I can stream everything all at one time. So right now, my YouTube is acting funny. So, but old reliable Twitch is always there. Man, I wonder, is there any way I could, let me see. Oh well. I was gonna try, here, pick this up. Do do do. That's all right. All right. There we go. Can y'all see me? I'm picking it up, moving it around. I got so much stuff on this table. Still trying to make some room. But yeah, there we go. That's better. Uh, of course, like I said, my YouTube is acting crazy here. So I'm just gonna get out of that and hold on. Boom. Go back to my OBS. Let me see. Type up message. Hi. Let me see what it pops up. Okay. All right. So there we go. We got that. All right. So I am live. I am streaming. All right. So like I was saying, I am an independent artist, uh, but I am a part of BWAC podcast. So the BWAC podcast is basically a platform for us to reach out and communicate with independent artists, not just music artists, but independent artists as far as creators. Uh, you might be do music, you might do film, uh, you might do theater, acting, voice acting, you name it, small business. We're really just here to reach out, network, collab, and give people a platform to to showcase, whatever they have, or they might want to give information, um, so that way somebody might not know something, somebody might need some information. You can ask us between the three of us, myself, Spider the West Bank Monster, and Chuck Taylor's. We have experience, and of course, with the voice acting, the music, the videography, the photography, and so on. So, you have any questions? We happy to answer them. What we don't know, we gonna let you know we don't know, but we might learn something from you. We might uh, learn something that is totally going over our head or going under the radar, and we don't know. So, the whole premise of the whole platform is not being scared to share the knowledge, because a lot of people will tell you that they're going to give you information, and by the time you sign up, put your email in, before you know it, then they want $199.99. They want $200 for their packet, so just so they can tell you a couple of nuggets, when we'll give you the information for free, but it's what you do with it. So it's up to you. um, so you can take the information, you can run with it, you can make it work. Only thing we ask is that you like and subscribe, because it don't cost anything to like and subscribe the body of work, the stuff that we give you, the content that we give to you. Um, you know, we do our best to go through the week, make different things happen, and gather information, and we give it back to you. And the only thing we ask is that you, if you're tuning in, just like and subscribe what we do, share it, don't cost anything. Those three things: like, subscribe, share. Three things you can do, don't cost you nothing. We actually paying you in knowledge, in information. So it's the least that we ask, that you can like, subscribe, and share. But if you don't, that's fine too. Hopefully you took some from it, and that's all we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure that you take some kind of information from what we're doing. Hold on, just trying to make sure I got everything covered. Oh, yeah, and blah, blah, blah. So I'll let y'all see. I'm working over here, working over here, working over there, and sharing everything. Boom. All right. Go on my feed, and sometimes I swear, MacBook can be the smoothest computer, But when they start giving you problems, they start giving you problems. They start giving you problems. Look at that. And then now my phone done locked up. Oh boy, I tell you, man, y'all can't even understand. My Twitch people, I'm sorry. I apologize. There we go. Here we go. Hold on. Man, my phone is locking up. Close it out. Back in it. Twitch went offline. Dang. All right. See, that's what I be talking about. Twitch just went offline. Stuff happening. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back. We'll bring it back. All right. Share the stream first. See if that worked. Boom. That's what I'm gonna do. Uh-oh. Oh. Dang. All right. Make it dry. Make it dry. Huh? All right. I got you. All right. All right. So, I apologize, Twitch, man. Y'all. uh, boom. Category, just chatting. Start the stream. Rotating. All right. There we go. All right. We back. We're back. All right. Twitch, I apologize. Technical difficulties. But YouTube Live, man. All right. So y'all still with me. So BWAC podcast, we took a year hiatus. If you want, you can go to YouTube and type in Brothers with a Cause. So that is BRUDDAS. Brothers with a Cause. CAUSE. Brothers with a Cause. And you will find us. You will see the banner for the logo. You'll see that. And then we got over 70 videos, man. Y'all can check out our content. You can look through it. You ain't got to subscribe right then. You can just see what we have and see what we offer, see the information that we give. Because we feel like we give a lot of great content, a lot of great information, a lot of stuff that people can use, and not necessarily book smart, but common sense stuff. A lot of times people are afraid to talk, open their mouth, and it stems from like when you, especially like when you was used to be in school, you were scared to raise your hand for fear that, okay, I get the answer wrong and then everybody gonna laugh at me. I was one of those kids where I didn't care. I'd rather ask the question, get it wrong, but then get the right answer, and then next time I raise my hand, I know, or I know what's going on, versus the kids that sit way in the back. He cool, but he don't know a damn thing. So yeah, man, don't be afraid to ask no questions, especially when it comes to the, business or anything, like investing with the stock markets, the crypto, the forex, all that stuff. I'm newly getting into that, but I'm asking questions, I'm talking to people, networking, collaborating. I'm doing all those things just to make sure that I can do something with my life besides just music or videography or photography. You want to make that passive income, and you can't make passive income if you're at work, working a 9 to 5. You're making that initial income, but the passive income is what's going to come while you sleep, while you resting, while you chilling, or while you out partying or whatever, and you can be checking your account and be like, hey, dang, I just made $100 today. I ain't even did anything. I just made $2,000 today. I ain't even done anything because you got your business on automation. Everything is automated, and then your investments and your, all that stuff. So uh, monetizing your life. So this is what we talk about with Brothers with a Cause about monetizing uh, our life, our everyday stuff that we go through. How do we make a living as something that we love to do, that we don't mind getting up doing every day, all day, losing track of time? It don't matter. You just ready to do it. And when it comes to music, when it comes to videography, when it comes to photography and all that, I love it. Now, I may not want to do it sometime, but at the same time, I'm pushing through that. I'm working through it because at the end of that hard work, the end of that, irritating situation or sleepless night, it's a reward. And it's called knowledge. It's called uh, making it work. It's called figuring it out. Because believe it or not, the people that's successful in this world and they're making a lot of money, people are not paying them because of what they know, or should I say, how fast. No, I ain't gonna say that. They paying the people about what they know, but how fast they can apply the knowledge that they learn and make it work. Because time is money. So somebody that's been doing something, an electrician that's been doing a job for a couple of months versus an electrician that's been doing it for 10, 20 plus years. The newbie, he's still a great or a good electrician. He's going to be taking his time. He's going to take a slow amount of time. And he's going to get the job done. But you get somebody that's seasoned, that's 10 years in the game, 20 years in the game, he can come do the same job in 30 minutes versus 2 hours. But you paying him, you're gonna pay him more because he can get the job done faster, and he know what he's doing, and then everything's gonna be right when he leaves because he had that 20 plus years knowledge, and he was able to come in and knock it out because he's seen that before. He done it 1,000 times, and his muscle memory. I can get in, do the wiring, strip this, do that, put in that output, that outlet, and be out of there in 30 minutes. But you're gonna pay him for that. So it ain't always good to go with the cheapest one. You want to go with the one that got the most knowledge and have the best track record, and it can apply the knowledge that they learn. So when it comes to with the music and all this, yeah, I've been doing music for 15 plus years, still learning, but it's a lot of stuff I learned along the way. Especially when I first started, I was like, everybody that's young, starting off doing music. I'm gonna put my stuff on SoundCloud. I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna be big. I'm gonna be viral. I'm gonna do all. Put my music up there. Nothing happened. I wasn't thinking about common sense stuff like people don't know who you are. People don't know nothing about you. This world is way bigger than what you think it is, and you need to humble yourself and understand that even where you are, the city that you're in, the town that you're in, it's people that don't know you. It makes no sense. Why would they know you? And then why would they care about what you got going on? So you have to put yourself in front of all them. You got to let them know that you exist. Hey, this is such and such. Hey, this is Big Southern. Hey, I got this new song. Hey, you need to check it out over here. Hey, this song was about this. Hey, and then you just stay on top of it. You keep on beating it into them. Like, hey, look, every time they look up, they see an ad with your music or your information, and they get tired of looking at them. Like, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go look at it. I'm gonna see what's on, what it's all about. And then if you got great content, that's one thing. You better have great content or great music to back up all that obnoxious consistency. That's what I call it. It's obnoxious consistency, but it's a good thing. But just know you better have something to back it up. Don't be obnoxious. Don't be getting on their nerve and saying, I'm the best. I'm the best lyricist. I'm the best this and best that. And then once they hear this stuff, then they be like, I waited all that time for that bull. Really? And then they really ain't going to never give you another chance. I guess it's like uh, first impressions. You got that one time to put your stuff in front of them and for them to listen. Now, it's one thing if the production ain't there, but they know you got something. Maybe your lyrics hit hard. Maybe your delivery, your cadence, stuff like that. But you just don't have the production. Of course, you're just starting out. You might be recorded on your phone. The production ain't gonna be there. But if you got a message behind it, and most of the time, most rappers or singers are only as good as they instrumental or they beat. The beat might be what's holding them up. So I tell everybody, if you can't listen to that artist a cappella without no audio, just tell them to spit something or tell them to sing something. And if you still want to hear them without any music playing, then that's a great artist. But if you don't want to hear them unless the beat is playing, unless the music is playing, then they ain't a great artist. And that's anybody. That's all the way from the indie artist all the way up to the biggest celebrity. Because a lot of them celebrities out here, a lot of these singers and rappers and stuff, they even know they ain't good. But they got a great marketing team. They got great individuals around them to push their product, and they always make sure they have great beats or great instrumentals to go along with the music that they create. And that's all about orchestrating all that, having the right management, having the right production team, uh, having the right engineers, all that stuff. And it takes all that. But it's not too many great individual artists out here. It's some. I ain't gonna mention no names because I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, I left anybody out." But it's a lot of artists that I do love to listen to, and they don't even have to have any music backing them. That's the ones that be around and are timeless. They have timeless music. It's cool to make these quick little songs and viral songs, but if you really want to have longevity in the industry, you want to be able to not only create music and create a song that's timeless, but also to be able to feed you for the rest of your life. Everybody talk about these one hit wonders, but these one hit wonders are paying those artists if they handle their business correctly. They still paying these artists. 20 years later, 30 years later, 40 years later, they still eating off of it. But that all starts with you doing the right thing as an artist. So, like I was saying, when I signed up with SoundCloud, I thought I was the shit and put my stuff on SoundCloud and I'm gonna blow up. As soon as I hit that click, people gonna start hearing me and it's gonna blow up. And honestly, it got about maybe 15, 20 views. And then after that, and then mind you, I ain't even have myself registered as an artist or anything. So that means I didn't have uh, my performance rights, like an ASCAP or BMI. I didn't have no publishing set up, no distribution set up. I just dropped it on SoundCloud and thought, hey, that's all I need. Or at the time when I was doing it, it was Dat Piff. Dat Piff. Anybody know about Dat Piff? That was the big thing back then. You get on that Piff and that mixtape stuff, and you can blow up. So I got the streams and everything like that, and but nobody wasn't downloading. They would just listen and move on. So then I had to get my feelings hurt and realize, okay, yeah, I got a good song around the way, but now is it commercial worthy? Is it mainstream worthy? Still didn't want to be no mainstream artist. I love being an independent artist, but on the mainstream part of it all, you can be an indie artist but get mainstream streams and numbers and downloads and commercialism where you can or synchronization. I'm sorry, where you can get your music sync licensing, where you can get your music in television, commercials, movies, anything like that. And so I had to learn that. I think for the first 4 or 5 years, I wasn't a registered artist, but I was putting out music. I was putting out music, shit, every couple of weeks. And then on top of that, it was at a time where it was easy to use other people's instrumentals, without having to pay for them. So I would just make songs over other people's instrumentals and thought I was gonna get paid off of it, you know. And of course, I sold some mixtapes and sold a couple of singles and got some hard cash, but that wasn't sustainable. I didn't know anything about streaming, and at the time, streaming was still new. It wasn't like what it is now. Because, like I said, you had Dat Piff and all those mixtape platforms. I want to say, shoot, you didn't even. I think at the time when I started, we didn't have Instagram. Facebook was just getting started. We had MySpace. That's what it was. So MySpace is where you got your music heard too. And people really mess with you on MySpace, then your stuff will go to blow up. And I think right now MySpace might be still around. I haven't even checked, but MySpace was where it was, and I found a lot of artists on MySpace that I still listen to today. So I had my music on there and SoundCloud. That was the two, and Dat Piff, of course. And thought I was gonna do something, but now, you know, from then and fast forward, you know, 10, 15 years later, now I start handling my business as far as the back office type stuff, where you handling, you know, registering yourself as an artist, your publishing, distribution, and then, you know, the other platforms. So I think I'm with BMI for my Lord have mercy. I'm having a brain fart right now. So I'm with BMI for my performance rights royalties. So that means anytime my music is played in a live venue in public, or I perform my music or anything like that, I get royalties off of that every 3 months or whatever it is, 6 months, whatever it is. So that's your performance rights. Then you have your micro sync licensing, which now is the what is it? Mechanical licensing collective, which handles uh, your streams from your Spotify, your Apple, your Deezer, Tidal, and stuff like that. But those platforms have to send the money that is gathered to the mechanical licensing collective. But the only way they can do that is if you register your music. So registering all your music with your BMI or your ASCAP, uh, then you want to get your publishing, which is going to be your. I do Song Trust or TuneCore has their publishing. They have a publishing program, which I am a part of for like half of my catalog. Other half of my catalog I have with Song Trust, but both of them shoot everything to the Mechanical Licensing Collective, in which I'm now starting to see those things pop up on my royalty statements because the what they call the MLC or Mechanical Licensing Collective has just now really started paying out in the last year, and they said they got everything backlogged, so they got us to start doing the distributing the money and stuff. So I'm starting to see that, and then I use Song Trust, and then you have Sound Exchange, where you register yourself as a performer and the rights owner of the music. If you own the music or you own, because what it is that a lot of people are leasing beats now, so you don't own the music, you own the body of work, if the master, which is when you record it. So you'll buy the music, the instrumental from a producer online, then you'll go and record over it, put your lyrics with that music. Now it's a body of work that you own. That's the master. That means you have that recording, and only you have that recording of the finished product of the music being put together with the lyrics. Uh, the producer owns the composition, which is the actual making of the beat or composing the music that goes or the music that you bought. So with you with you taking that, you took your lyrics, put it with that music. Now y'all are a partnership, depending on the contract. So make sure y'all read those contracts that you sign with those producers that are online, like your B stars and all that. It's cool. They'll say unlimited distribution, broadcasting, all that stuff. But in the contract, it may be just a 10-year contract. So that means you can make money for 10 years, but then after that, everything that stream, everything that being downloaded, all that stuff is gonna go to those producers. So you may keep that music up, but the money starts to go to those producers, and you won't see any more. So just be careful and mindful of that when you're reading. You know what I mean? And and a lot of the music that I did have, that old music that I didn't have a register or anything, I took all that off. I got a couple of them still on SoundCloud because I just don't care. I'm not going to re-record them. I'm not going to use those lyrics. The message that I use, because I used to do gospel rap, was a big thing. I could say it is. It's more spiritual rap now. But a lot of those messages and those recordings I don't have anymore. Like they're gone. They was in another computer. They're gone. So the only copy I have is on a SoundCloud. So I just keep them there. But yeah. So, but everything else that I've done in the last 10 years, I have registered. I have my publishing on, and I have my the publishing and my copyright. So look on your Spotify, look on your Apple, look on your Tidal, your Deezer. When you go to your profile page as an artist, if you made it that far, if you registered all your music and everything like that, I could talk to y'all about that in another video. But when you make it that far and you have everything taken care of and all your I's dotted and T's crossed, you will see a C with a circle around it, and then you will see a P with a circle around it. That means you have your copyright, you own the copyright to that, and you own the publishing. Now, there is still a breakdown or a percentage, like if you don't own the music outright, you're gonna share that publishing with the producer, of course. The copyright is gonna be for you, that body of work, so that you created. So you created that song, the producer don't own that masters. That's the copyright that you're gonna have. And you can produce and you can distribute that however you want, sell your CDs and do all that other stuff. I mean, ain't nobody gonna stop it if you have unlimited whatever. But then in those stipulations, some of those uh, licenses and contracts, you will see where you can stream up to 2,500, and it'd be some ridiculous stuff. They'd be like, they want $50 for you to download the license or to obtain a license for their beat, but then they only allow you to stream like 10,000 streams. Uh, Let me see. I'm gonna go to it, and this is BeatStars. And don't get me wrong, I don't have no issue with BeatStar because I think I bought one beat off of here from somebody. It was a beat I really liked, but it made me realize that I got to get out here and start making my own beats and stuff. But like some of these beats, let me check some out. I'm just gonna read the. I'm gonna try not to. Let me see. And I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna tell you who the artist is or anything, or should I say who the producer is. But I'm just gonna go to their licenses. So say like this says Unlimited Pro, Unlimited Pro. That means you get used for music recording, distribute unlimited copies, unlimited online audio, radio broadcasting is unlimited stations, for-profit live performances. So when you do the live performance, that means you can make as much money as you want. An unlimited music video, so you can use that song and that instrumental. You can make as many videos as you want. But then look at the basic license, which this one producer wants only $20, which is not bad. If you just want to get a nice demo and you want somebody to really see what you can do and how you handle yourself on the mic, whatever, and you could put a one single project together. But if you want to distribute this to the world, uh, of course, you get to use it for music recording. You can make one video. You can only distribute 5,000 copies. I repeat, only 5,000 copies. You do have room to for live performance profits, and you can't do any kind of radio broadcasting, so you can't send it to internet radio stations or anything like that. You have to, no, you chill. You can't do that. And I'm trying to leave any. I'm gonna add this to the cart, and I want to go and take a look at it because I want they need to really show, and y'all guys really need to pay attention to really what they be selling because they really be breaking the stuff down, and they have these contracts, which is, hey, you gotta respect them. That's they created that, and I just started making beats. So making beats ain't the hardest, but it's hard, and then depends on what level and what you're willing to do. But some of these producers, they do a whole lot of sampling, which is cool. I don't knock nobody for doing that. Me personally, I rather not. I rather make my beats from scratch. I rather have everything lined up so that way I created my own chords and my melody and all that stuff, my 808s and everything, and I put all that together and I created everything. I didn't sample nobody. So my whole thing is that I'm trying to get my music pushed out into the mainstream platforms and like the TikToks and all that other stuff to where I don't have to share no profits with no producer or with no artist that maybe I may have took that sample from. I don't have to worry about trying to clear all that with music supervisors and stuff. When they want my music, they only can call me. They don't have to call a third party. They don't have to call a company. They don't have to call no other person or three other people just to say, hey, okay, yeah, you can use it. Because I promise you, they not. As soon as they find out that multiple people own that song, unless that song is hot and it's blowing up the airways and all that other stuff, if it's not doing that, as soon as they find out, oh, it's two people that own that. Oh, okay, well, don't worry about it. They're gonna keep on going. They're looking for people that either don't have the music hasn't been distributed yet. No, the world has never heard that music, and you just got it on your computer. They want that, and then they also want if you the only one that own that. So that means you're the only rights owner to that body of works. They only need to call you up, talk to you, or email you and get in contact with you and work with you. They don't want to work with nobody else. It makes their job easier, it works faster, and they can make more money. And you make more money. So I'm trying to get to that. I haven't got to that point yet, but I'm trying to get to it. So I say all that. Hold on. Dang. Yeah, man. But I say all that. There's so many levels to music if you're doing the music. Now, like I say, I do also do photography. So I've been doing portrait photography, a little landscaping. Just got a chance to do at the end of last year a couple of real estate project properties, taking pictures of houses and stuff, learning things. Then I realized, hey, you know, I did a decent job. I didn't have the very best lens that I could have, or the lens that I needed, like especially a wide angle lens. Like what I'm shooting on right here for this live is just a kit camera, but it's an 18 and 55 millimeter. So uh, other than that, I know what I need, but I still did a good job. My editing and everything like that in Lightroom, I've been working with that for about 2 years, so I do have experience with Lightroom. I have experience with Power Director, Adobe Premiere, but I really don't like Premiere a whole lot. It's just my preference, but I'm really looking into Final Cut and DaVinci. I keep hearing a lot about DaVinci, so I'm gonna probably try that in a little while. But other than that, photography, and then with the videography, as far as that, I just been doing more working on my using that and practicing with my podcast and with different getting different visuals around the city. But I haven't shot any videos or anything. I don't think I want to be a videographer like that where I shoot people's videos. Not yet. When I get good and really want to focus on that side, then I'll do it. But for the most part, I'm focused on photography. I love photography. It's something about it. I think I love photography more than I love music. But I know the power of music and what it can do, and the avenues and the access points you can access and you can have by using music. And then the world moves on music. Um, that's what makes the world move. People need music because a world without music is a dull place. So I love music in that aspect, and photography and music go together well. Um, I can build a solid platform off of that, and on top of that, you got a camera. You can always get some work doing something. You know, people need pictures. You know, people need you to stream something, or they need to just to capture something, a clip or whatever. I mean, a lot of people do stuff on their phones, but a lot of times you can't capture the angle that you need by yourself. You know, you have a phone. You need somebody to be there to move with you to see an angle that you can't see from this side. You need it from the other side. And then on top of that, just having people to collaborate with and work with. Um, that's what I like. That's what I like about. So other than that, I really just try to do what I do, um, make my beats. Cause like I said, I've been making really making beats for the last 4 or 5 months. So I'm really just starting. Let me see. As you can see, I got my Fruity Loops. See, got that Fruity Loops. That's what I work with. A lot of people knock Fruity Loops, but I think Fruity Loops done came a long way. As far as what how to handles with the DAW and everything like that, and how it works, and the simplicity of it. For me, honestly, it's more of I think I can be a better beat maker once I learn how to play, you know, melodies better and play the piano. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna work at finding a person that can, an instructor that can teach me how to play piano. Because I think once you can do that, that takes the level up. And then learn like guitar or something. If I learn guitar and I learn piano, damn, that'll be it. I'll be done. Then you can really orchestrate some stuff. Then you can start composing music for television and feature films and stuff like that, like Marvel and all that other stuff. I mean, that's what I see, But I'm starting late in life. You know what I mean? Like I said, I just turned 40 this past year. Uh, but my mind is sharp. Like I'm focused and know what I want to do, and I'm chasing the happiness, um, trying to really make it work. Well, I will make it work because it ain't gonna not work. I just got to keep on grinding, and then of course, brothers with the cause, BWAC podcast. We gonna do it, and we gonna make it work. Um, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right. Trying to make sure my Twitch family they good. So yeah, overall, sorry this ran a little long. I am long winded. I can talk forever. I can keep on going. Uh, but I was just testing everything out. But I think this was a good test. It let me really see the possibilities and what I can do and what I can bring. Make sure I work on my lighting. I'm working with one light here. And well, matter of fact, I lie. I got some LED lights right above my head, and I got the LED lights behind me. Shit, I don't even know what I did with the remote. Oh yeah. So here you can see, they're gonna turn red. Yeah. So see, I got the red lights. Well, shoot, you can't even see them. All right. Well, don't worry about it. Let me see. Yeah, oh, that's blue. It probably look purple on here. But yeah, and then that's red. So I got some light, and I got some lights above. Turn the white lights back on. But yeah, so really, and I'm really new to all this, man. So like I told you, I'm new to really just streaming. I wasn't scared of streaming, but I know I wasn't comfortable with streaming, so I wasn't gonna worry about it. I was just gonna stay behind the camera, uh, shoot different individuals, let them do whatever. But now I feel like, hold on, turn it down a little bit. Now I feel like I can really get it done myself Yeah, I feel like I can get it done myself and make some things happen um, just by just streaming and just streaming some real stuff. Streaming any information that I might have found out that I might already know or just came across anything I can do to help. Like I say, even with Brother with the Cause, and but across all our platforms, myself, West Bank Monster, and Chuck Taylor, we really just try to share the knowledge, man. And at the same time, we try to work with individuals and be around individuals with the same mentality, ready to do something, ready to work, ready to make a difference. Um, and that's it. Chase the happiness. Chase the happiness. If you chase the happiness, I think everything else will take care of itself. Everything else will be all right. It's simple. It's real simple. Hold on, I'm getting disturbed. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. So yeah, so I gotta go. Appreciate y'all, love y'all, and gotta get a baby some vitamins. Y'all be easy. Stay tuned next time, and I'll come with some other info and have y'all laced up.